The fifth concept of narcissism is logical reasoning. Hi, I'm Dan Cassenti. I'm a cognitive psychologist and I'm also a novelist. I'm putting together this series on YouTube about narcissism and particularly concepts in narcissism so that people can try to stay out of or get out of narcissistic relationships. So, logical reasoning. I keep saying this every video, but I want to keep emphasizing it. It's not that they never are able to do these things, but the ability to do it comes and goes depending on what the narcissist needs. So, imagine you're arguing with a narcissist, and they're spitting out word salad at you, and then for some inexplicable reason they actually give you the chance to present your case, and you make logical points. Suddenly, the narcissist isn't going to understand anything that you're talking about. They're going to tell you, you're very confusing. That doesn't make any sense at all. And, you listen to those words and you're like, oh, where did I go wrong? And, as a cognitive psychologist, I can tell you that keeping track of all the things that you said is really difficult. That's a lot of what they call working memory. You have a working memory that's able to remember things that you want to keep in what you would call short-term memory. It's actually called working memory. It has a limit to the amount that can be held in that space. So when they tell you they don't understand what you're talking about, you have to go back and try to logically reconstruct what you had said. Now, it might not be that tough because you already have a logical sequence in your mind, so you might be able to go back and explain it to them. But by the time you do that, now they're trying to find any discrepancy in the thing you said before and what you said now, and they'll point out that word, and now you've got to explain what you mean by that word, and they're now spinning you into a totally different direction. Narcissists are all about winning, because winning proves their superiority against others. So if you're making logical constructions and you're showing them that they're wrong, that's gonna just spin them out of control. They hate when other people are logical. So they suddenly lose the capacity to be logical. Now, if they could spin an argument up using logic, they'll do it. But the inability it's fleeting. Sometimes they're unable, sometimes they're able. And when the things, whatever they need to do is supported by logical reasoning, they're going to use it against you. When it doesn't, they're going to think you are just out of your mind, crazy. You're just not making any sense at all. You're very confusing. And that makes you have to go back and think about stuff and try to exhaust the amount that you actually stored in working memory. So, and they're trying, and even in their heads, they're not making sense. So it's not just when you're arguing with them. Because what narcissists are always trying to do is deny reality. They know that they're deficient in certain ways. They know that they end up hurting people. They know that their character is corrupted. And that makes things difficult when they get evidence of this. And they're generating evidence of it all the time because they're constantly trying to hurt people. They're constantly using other people. And those aren't good qualities to have. So when they take in, logical reasoning depends on being able to understand reality, understand the facts so that you can put them together, making those logical steps to get from point A to point B. But if they don't want to end up at point B because that makes them look inferior to other people, they're suddenly going to lose the ability to do that. Their mind is constantly on the defense against reality, against the truth that they are not superior to everybody else. And in fact, in many ways, they have too many inabilities such as happiness, such as logical reasoning, such as empathy, the things we've already been talking about in previous videos. So I think that's all we really need to say about that. Just know I'm not talking that they don't know how to be logical, but when logic doesn't work in their favor, you're going to reject it. You're going to lose the ability to be logical. Okay, well, thanks. If you want to, you can hit like and subscribe on this if you haven't hit subscribe already. That helps the Google algorithms go, hey, this stuff is working, these videos are popular, let's get them out to more people. So if you want to do that, know that you'll be helping out others to learn more about narcissism. Okay, thanks, and I hope this helped.